Lichen never ever blooms. It lives on logs and trees and rocks and sometimes grows on little stalks. Like this, right there, or like this. We see that on our walk on the trees, right? With the moss. It's not moss, it's different than moss. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, there's a snail meeting up with another snail. Must be nice and damp. Lush moss that clings to trees. There's the moss. What side of the tree does the moss grow on? Do you remember? Tells you which direction something is. Yeah, the north. Right? We learned that from Minty. And liverworts like these that grow beside a stream are green, but not a flower can be seen. Look at that. All along the edge of the stream. Oh, there's somebody else in the stream or along the edge. Just growing along, but no flowers at all. I think we read in the seed book that almost all of the plants on Earth are flowering, 90%, but these do not. Do you know the name of this kind of a plant? This is a really ancient plant. It's called a fern. Ferns. It's a very large looking mosquito. From fiddleheads unfold. So ferns actually start off like this in little spirals, and then they just open up and they unfurl those beautiful leaves. Their cousins are the horsetails and this creeping evergreen, and not on any one of these are flowers ever seen. 200 million years ago, ferns were rather small. Their cousins, on the other hand, grew very, very tall. Who were their cousins? I think you guys know the answer. Who's that? None of these have flowers, and so they have no seeds. They have no seeds, as I have said. They grow from tiny spores instead. All of these things, they produce this funny little thing called a spore. It's so tiny, sometimes you can hardly see it. And that's like the seed. But here are some exceptions. There always are a few. Like all the rest, they never bloom, but from a seed they grew. This one's called the ginkgo. The ginkgo is a really ancient tree too. And another is the yew. And every plant that bears a cone is an exception too, because we just learned about that, right? Enzo said that that was what he learned, that inside those cones are the tiny little seeds, right? These do not flower. Pine trees do not flower, but they do produce seeds. In proper scientific terms, all of these are gymnosperms. The tall, tall redwood. All the evergreens. And this is the end. Same picture as the beginning. That was a beautiful book. Thank you, Parker and Lauren. The end.